This is the third episode in a series of videos looking for an astrological signature for presidential assassinations. Previously we have looked at the assassinations of Abraham Lincoln and James Garfield, the 16th and the 20th presidents of the US. The reason for this exercise is to identify an astrological signature or a marker for assassinations, which could perhaps enable us to predict or prevent. Again, I use a lot of technical words that belong to the area of Indian astrology, but you can check out our tutorial if you become confused. Now we take a look at the shooting of William McKinley, the 25th President of the United States. President McKinley was born January 29, 1843, at 10 in the evening in the city of Niles, Ohio. Some components in his horoscopes are starting to look familiar if you have seen the earlier episodes, like Mars being the ruler of the 8th house and also aspecting the 8th house. This seems to be a possible marker for a assassination victim. Also, this Mars is aspecting Jupiter in a harsh way, and this is important because when McKinley was shot, he was running the Vimshottari Dasha, or the period of Jupiter. It's also worth noticing that his Jupiter is in its sign of deep debilitation. At the time of the shooting, Mars was transiting through his 2nd house, aspecting the opposite 8th house. Rahu was also transiting exactly over his birth Mars. Saturn is transiting closely over the Rahu-Moon conjunction which he has in his 4th house. All these activities suggest dark events. Let's take a look at his inaugural horoscope. William McKinley was sworn into his 2nd term as a U.S. President on March 4, 1901 in Washington, D.C. Here it is clear that all the benefic planets are afflicted by the malefic 8th ruler Saturn and 6th ruler Mars. Mars is in conjunction with the 1st Maraka, Moon, and Saturn is in conjunction with the 2nd Maraka, Jupiter. Venus and Mars are in highly precise opposition, and the condensed Vimshottari Dasha at the time of the assassination is in fact Venus. McKinley was the 3rd U.S. President to be assassinated, 20 years after President Garfield and 36 years after President Lincoln. The world would wait another 62 years before one more president was assassinated. This was John F. Kennedy in 1963, and that's who our next episode is about.